Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Jordy, and I'm here to do a general tarot and oracle reading for Pisces Collective. These readings are general, so that means they're meant to resonate with many of you. However, it doesn't always fit your story, so if you find this video doesn't fit, I recommend checking out another reading on my channel with a title that stands out to you. This way you still find a message today, because I know you're drawn to these readings for a reason. So we're going to pull an assortment of different oracle cards to get started, and then we'll move into a full tarot spread. We're going to use the Shaman Dream Oracle. So just pull one card for Pisces. So we have Falling Angel, Spiritual Narcolepsy. I believe narcolepsy is that condition where you fall asleep spontaneously while in the moment. So this talks about moments in our life, even throughout the day, where we forget about our spiritual boundaries or morals or truths. There's many times, even for myself, where throughout the day I feel like I disconnect from the present moment, from what I believe, and sometimes I get insecure, and you may feel the same way, Pisces. Or sometimes we get into fear, or we get into depression, or anything that brings you out of the self and out of the present moment, the stillness, the sense of calm that you have. Is you forgetting who you are in some way. If you truly knew who you were at every moment of the day, things would be a lot more smoother. Okay? It's not a game of perfection, though. You don't have to be fully awake all the time. That would be exhausting for some of us, or so energizing that we end up flying away up into a cloud. The trick is to keep trying to wake up, wake up to the truth of the moment. Perhaps the truth of the moment is just to focus on the task at hand, or maybe it's to listen in a conversation. Perhaps the truth of the moment is to reflect on what just happened a couple minutes ago. But the trick to staying in your spiritual self, in that higher vibration, is to stay in the present moment, which usually means not overthinking things. Just channeling, allowing thoughts to flow through your mind, but not holding on to them. I mean, that's not possible with every situation. However, it's something we can practice. Of course, this falling angel can talk about a fall from grace, where you feel like you may feel guilty for something, or feel like ashamed or embarrassed of something that has happened. But I'm more so getting the small moments throughout the day that add up, where we forget our relationship to the universe, the present moment, and the peace that is there, the heaven that we are part of, Okay, so that's a beautiful message. Let's grab an animal elder card for Pisces Collective today. So we have the Elder Beaver. This card says remain focused. This does go well with the message we were just talking about. Our emotions are flowing through us all day long. Sometimes they get stuck and dammed up, based off of blockages or just force of will, holding on to an emotion, trying to keep it in place. But this is kind of saying, stay focused on the task at hand. The beaver is busy at its work. The best way you can kind of steer away from the spiritual narcolepsy is to remain focused on the task at hand, and to remain focused on, you know, the universe, the self, the spiritual side of things, however that resonates with you. Let's grab a rune. So we have Berkana coming back out. That's like an Empress energy. It's about new beginnings, birth, prosperity, beauty, and conception. Indicates regenerative powers and personal growth. So definitely personal growth is a key word here, but there's also a lot of beauty in this energy, what we're talking about today. When it says the word conception, I feel like a strong spiritual awakening is happening within you, and it's conceived every time you bring your awareness to the present moment and out of your thoughts and into your body and into your environment. And then there's those moments, in those moments that, you conceive your higher self. Conception being, that moment when the divine feminine and masculine comes into union, and new life can be created and grown from that point. So if you're looking to have spiritual growth, it's almost as if there's that energy of, the male and female gametes, how there's millions of male gametes and one female gamete, and all the male, like thousands of millions of them, are trying to, create that point of, intersection with the female genetic code, without getting into vulgar words or triggering words here. Basically, it takes many attempts to, get that sweet spot where we're in the flow with this river of the elder beaver, when we're ascending. It's all about multiple attempts is what I'm getting. Sorry for the imagery, folks, but anyway, we're gonna pull some wisdom of the oracle cards to further expand upon this message, give us some clues for the reading. So we have chaos and conflict. There could be some chaos and conflict in your life right now, within yourself, within your identity is what I'm hearing. Letting that ego go is what I'm hearing as well. We have poised. You're in a great position to succeed right now. And we have exchanging gifts. I do feel like you're receiving a gift in some way. The gift of spiritual awakening. It's almost as if the title of this reading, whether the tarot cards reflect it or not, is going to be, spiritual awakening is conceived in the present moment. Is kind of what I'm getting from the overall message here. And even if there is chaos and conflict going on in your life, you can still be in that elder beaver energy where you remain focused. And eventually it all kind of smooths itself out. And your efforts are not wasted. They build upon something. They build upon your foundation. So we have the Knight of Emotions. This is raw emotional power with this beautiful horse. I'm getting the strong sense of fertility in this reading. So some of you may be trying to conceive, a child or a new venture, give birth to something new in your life. So the Ace of Coins. Because horses can speak of virility. Virility is what I should say. As well as energy. We have the Nine of Inspiration. I definitely see that if you can find a way to stay focused, stay in the present moment, avoid those moments of spiritual narcolepsy when we forget who we are or forget what it is that's going on in our environment. We get caught up in our thoughts. We get caught up in the chaos of everything. If you can get, if you can take heed of this message and make these adjustments in your life, you're going to build up a lot of power here in your manifestations. Emotional power. It's our emotions that charge our manifestations, give it oomph, give it the energy it needs. And then we have the opportunity for that manifestation here in the Ace of Pentacles. Then we have the Nine of Inspiration. So in this deck, the wands represent inspiration, which is beautiful. The 9 out of 10 is a great place to be. It does symbolize having made it very far, having walked down a very long road, and along this road it's just been one foot in front of the other is what I'm getting. There's a road in the background of this card, and there's a certain rhythm that you're developing in your life where you are able to stay more present. And when you are more present in your situation, in your breath, in your body, this energy starts to build up within you. The wands talking about energy. Here we have the awakening cards. This is what I'm talking about. You've conceived some type of spiritual energy and it's growing within you, and you are awakening, Pisces. This is because there's a stable foundation for you here with the Four of Materials. There's a sense of closeness with the divine, with yourself. We have the Three of Voices in the future. Interesting. This is when we get into our heads, where we feel like our access is blocked in some way to something that we love and want to accomplish here. All it takes is instant forgiveness, is what I'm hearing. You may be out of the present moment for days and then realize, oh my gosh, it's been half a week so far and all I've done is think about one thing. We get caught up in these emotions, and especially if you're focusing on your goals and you're building energy, building momentum in your manifestations, that energy can be quickly diverted, like on a dam, to like a beaver dam, diverted into a pathway that gets you back into the illusion with the Three of Voices here. And basically forgetting yourself in the spiritual narcolepsy of the falling angel. So we have the world, the cosmos, representing you. So this is you connecting to the world. Look at those angel wings on her shoulders. There's a beautiful matrix of energy that's flowing through you and in your life, is what I'm getting from this card. You're so connected right now. And I'm speaking to people who are quite stable and who are awakening within themselves um, their spiritual connection, their connection to themselves, focused on the, you know, focused on placing your emotions wisely. Like, you have to feel what you have to feel in the moment, but you do have control over your mind with this Three of Swords. You can remember, you can learn in that moment and reconnect with the spirit in that moment. And then all that emotional energy just becomes another battery boost to your manifestations, instead of being spent on spinning your wheels in a thought process. So we have the Muse of Emotions. This is a beautiful card. I believe it's a page. Very interesting. I'm getting this energy of like making an emotional connection to the cosmos. And the Fool. This is your willingness to take that risk, to be in the present moment, to walk towards the light. And when faced with the darkness, recognize it's just a shadow. A version of yourself that is waking up. There's parts of you that are waking up, and some of it's painful at first with this Three of Swords. I'm definitely looking at like somebody who's waking up spiritually. The outcome is death. Wow. Very much a transformation energy today. Getting in tune with their intuition and the mysteries of the world. Very beautiful. All right, we're going to go further with this message in the extended. Thank you for joining me here. If this is where you stop, then I'm grateful for you visiting this video today. Please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. For those of you who want to continue with me into the extended, there's a link below in the description box for memberships. It's only $4.99 a month, and you get access to all the extended videos. And we're going to clarify each of these tarot cards with an additional tarot card from the 5th Spirit Tarot, and we'll recap this reading. All right, take care.